Lucy, I believe you may be opposed. Just one moment.
I was silent, Your Honor.
All right, you're silent. All right, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, I'll hear your argument.
Judge, Mr. White's had some issues in the past. He said it's different this time. He spent time in jail. It's helped him develop a new outlook. He told me he's going to follow your instructions. If you get in probation, he'll never be back here again. We like the recommendations of the probation, the outpatient treatment, weekly drug testing. He's had a drug problem. He needs to address that. Mm-hmm. Also, the 180-day jail sanction is a good idea. We're in agreement with all of that.
All right. So, Mr. White, is there anything you want to say?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record, please.
My name is Lorenzo White.
All right, what did you want to say?
So I was saying that I made a mistake in my life when I lost control.
All right, so here's the thing. Are these mistakes or are these choices?
No, it was really a mistake.
Why do you say it's a mistake?
Because I don't know, I just lost it at that moment.
Well, no.
I got really angry and stuff.
No, here's the thing. You picked up a hatchet, right?
It was tomahawk.
Okay, you picked up 2 tomahawks. Did you think it was something else? Or did you know it was a tomahawk?
No, it was tomahawks. I just grabbed them when I wasn't thinking.
All right, so you grab 2 tomahawks. And according to this, it's with this Monique Gant, someone that you used drugs with. I don't know why you all are still together, because I read the PSI report, and you have 2 children, younger children. You don't even know where they are because you were using drugs, she was using drugs. You didn't get your life together with CPS, and your your rights ended up being terminated, and you're still with this person. So according to this, it says, because I want you to tell me where the mistake is. Victim stated that suspect, that's you, arrived at the location to charge his car battery. Suspect saw victim's car and went inside the house to take groceries that the victim bought. Suspect put 2 hatchets on victim's car. Suspect then grabbed a pole that was on the ground and tore through victim's taped up window and attempted to grab things from her vehicle. Suspect then grabbed the 2.
Here's the turning point, folks. When both sides agree on the PSI with 0 objections, it usually means the judge is walking in with a very clear picture of the defendant's past. If you've ever wondered how much weight a PSI carries, spoiler, it can make or break everything that comes next.
A lot of that is not true. I went to my mom's house. That was my mom.
So why would you try to take groceries from the vehicle?
I didn't take no groceries from the vehicle.
Well, I mean, she said you cut through her window. I'm assuming the window was...
No, I picked up the little pipe thing. There was that plastic on the window and I tore it open.
Why?
I was intoxicated too, Charles.
All right. Here's the thing, Mr. White. I don't think you'll be a good candidate for probation. And let me just tell you why. You've been on probation before. You have a theft case that you were convicted of. Then you have a criminal mischief that you were convicted of. Then you have an assault case that you were convicted of. This started in the 80s. And then you have another criminal mischief that you were convicted of. Then you have another assault case, they say dismissed for insufficient evidence. It's probably dismissed because the complainant didn't want to go forward with it. Then you had a possession of marijuana, and I realized it's marijuana, but you were placed on probation for that, and your probation was revoked. Then you had another assault, and now we're in the 2010s. You had another assault, and you were given probation, and your probation was revoked. Then now you have a violation of bond or protective order, which I'm assuming is related somehow to this incident. Then you had an aggravated robbery case that was rejected. I'm not even considering that because it's rejected. I don't know why it was rejected. Then you had dealing cocaine. You were sentenced to state jail facility. Then you had another dealing cocaine and you were sentenced to prison. Then you had a burglary with intent to commit theft by force, and you received 15 years for that. And then you had another manufacturing delivering. You did time for that. Then you had an aggravated robbery. It was dismissed for missing witness, injury to the elderly, dismissed missing witness. And now you're here before me. How old are you?
I'm going to be 62 years old.
All right. So I don't think you're a good candidate for probation.
Can I say something?
Sure.
See, I've changed my life. My mom is sick now. I'm old too. And I don't know if I had that much time left in my life, but I really want to see my mom. She's in her 80s. If I go away, she will pass away. That's all I have in my life is my mom.
All right. So here's my question for you. And I'm not trying to be cruel, but you knew about your mom. Why would you do this, knowing about your mom?
Well, my mom just got sick recently since I've been locked up.
Mm-hmm.
I was just started since I got locked up. She's been in the hospital in and out about 4 or 5 times. She had a minor heart attack.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be like this.
Well, I mean, these are things we need to consider, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is finding you guilty. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, affirmative finding of
2 tomahawks, not 1, 2. The judge isn't just clarifying, she's building a record. Moments like this are where credibility lives or dies. Question for you. When a defendant insists something was a mistake, but the actions look intentional, should the court treat it differently? Let me know what you think.
Gant, G-A-N-T, and the court will recommend the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence and also a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, Mr. White. Your history doesn't look good, right? And sometimes I look at that, right? And I have to look at that because I have to consider everything. And so I'm looking at your history, and your offense is escalated. And then you have different issues where you are placed on probation, your probation gets revoked. You're given parole, you don't do well on parole. And I will tell you, I've done parole hearings before, and parole is so much easier than probation is. Because parole is sort of, in a way, it's sort of like college. And this is the best way I can explain it. When you're in public school and you're not in college yet, everybody is telling you everything to do. This is your class for today. That's what probation does. When you get on parole, what they do is they don't tell you, you need to do this, this, and this.
Listen to this list. It's not a criminal record, it's a resume of chaos. When a judge starts cataloging your convictions by decade, you know she's laying the groundwork for a heavy sentence. This is storytelling with legal consequences.
So for you to have the parole issues that you've had, that tells me a lot. But I'm recommending the therapeutic community for you. The therapeutic community will help you when your parole time comes up, because they're going to see that you are actually doing something to try to help you with your drug addiction. Because when people are looking at whether or not to place you on parole, and I've done parole packets for my clients in the past too, they want to know, if they place you on parole, is this a person who's not going to commit any more offenses? So you need to be working on a plan. Like, I'm going to be doing sober support meetings. This is where I'm going to be doing them. This is where I'm going to be living. I'm going to be stable. This is how I'm showing you that I'm going to be